So, Burn, it's ended up a 2-1 victory here, but I'd say it's a tale of two halves, essentially, how we've played in both of them halves. What did you make of it out there?
I probably believe that's probably been our worst performance of pre-season. It's not a big problem. It happens. The standards set from the group have been unbelievable. And over the last two games, they've just dropped a touch. Now, whether that be a mind game or mindset that they believe that we're playing sides that are below them, and naturally they won't try as hard. I don't know. We don't accept that, but it certainly looks like there's been that type of pattern. We were off it tonight. There was no doubt about that. We're being told by the people that we surround ourselves that, we're feeling the sort of, we're tired from the weekend from Isle of Man. The two games over 72 hours, then into the Tuesday night game against Halifax. Then we train Thursday. It's excuses, which we don't do. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with not performing tonight. Like I say, when I say there's nothing wrong, we're going to have enough game. Tonight was the enough game. We still found a way to come back from 1-0 to win 2-1, which is good habits. We still tried to work hard. Again, I'll touch on the fact that certain individuals look tired. I don't think they mean to be tired. They just are. Have we overworked them? I don't know. Like I alluded to before, the staff we employ, that we work tightly with in and around us, have said that we believe we've done a little bit too much over the last 10 days. So if that's the case, then we accept that. That's the reason for being tired tonight. But again, we still managed to win the game. We still tried to play the right way. Conceded a soft goal, which is always disappointing, but fair play to Trafford. I thought Trafford was outstanding. They worked hard. They had a style of play which they executed. They was confident. They moved the ball. They was wide. They was expansive, and they caused us problems, which is the reason we come here. We don't want to come here and roll them over. We get nothing out of that. So, but in terms of performance, I would say it's below par tonight.
I was going to say, the gaffer mentioned it on Saturday. You both select these type of matches to test the players in different ways. What was the reason for this test?
Trafford's always a good pitch. Trafford, it's a good catchment for Carl. They play well. They play the right way. They don't just boom it. It gives us a platform to be able to work on the press against the side that are 3 leagues below us. And you wouldn't have thought they were 3 leagues below us tonight. They was good. They was organised. They was well structured. And hence the reason we come here every year. And we don't usually win here, so we'd take that win as a positive. And the way Carl and they applied themselves today, there was no dirty tackles. They worked hard. They applied themselves right. They was determined to win the game. But like I say, we stuck to the task. We made a couple of substitutions. The trialists that come on second half was good. So there's still positives to take out the game, and the result being one of them. The fact that Rio's got 2 goals is good for us. That it shows that we've made the right signing. He's hungry. He's determined to score, and against his old club, he's scored 2 goals. So fair play to him.
In terms of, you've alluded to there, we've found a way to win, getting that winning mentality. Some of the players have mentioned it. Obviously not necessarily in interviews, but generally speaking, it's a good thing to do, isn't it? Especially at this close to the season starting.
Good habits. We didn't create. We created a lot of chances Saturday. It was an open game. It was end to end against Derby. I don't think we've, especially first half, didn't create much. Second half, we've created a bit more. We've took some chances. Still could have took another 3 or 4. We need to take them. Because, like you say, once the season does start, I don't want to be standing here at least 22 times next season talking about what we spoke about last season about being good, playing well for a large percentage of the game and not taking our chances and falling on the wrong end of the result, which happened too many times last season. So, but we look determined to put that right. And like I say, I'm not going to stand here and lie and say we were great tonight. I have to accept it's pre-season. We're trying things. We're going to make them mistakes, and hopefully we get them out of the system now. But yeah, we'll go away and we'll look forward to training. That's our last pre-season game now. So we've got training Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday. So we've got a lot of contact hours leading into the Buxton game. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing in terms of not playing on Saturday, but unfortunately we've had 2 teams pull out. So we have to accept it, adapt, move on. And like I say, we can't make the excuse that we're not going to have a lot of contact hours prior to the Buxton game. So look forward to that, and hopefully we can get our heads down and start to plan what it looks like towards Buxton now.
You touched on Rio's performance there with his 2 goals. What stood out for you today other than them 2 goals?
I'll be honest with you, not much. Yeah, not much. No, not much stood out. Like I say, trialists that come on second half look very good, and so he should. He's playing at a good level. Rio scoring 2 goals against his old team is good. But apart from that, you can ask the lads, we're honest, both myself and Jono. We've got 60, 70 fans that have come here that will all openly admit we weren't great today. So there's no point me standing here trying to look for positives when they wasn't there. The results are massive positive. The fact Rio scored a positive, and the fact that we went 1-0 down and come back to win the game is a positive. But after that, I'm running out of, I'm going to be honest, it weren't great. But should it be great? I don't know. We've had six pre-season friendlies, 7 pre-season friendlies. 5 of them we've been outstanding. So in terms of balance, you can't be great every single game. Is there a reason for why we weren't great tonight? I'm being told it's because we were tired. So I'll take that. If that's what it is, I'll take it. And I'm hoping that Thursday and Saturday's training session, we'll be flying around because we've not been that great tonight. So that's the reaction we'll be looking for.